contracts, funds, right? So I recently joined this body where we go after the big money. So we position our businesses to win government contracts. We position our businesses to win funds, grants, and all of that. So I am excited, and that's why I couldn't wait to come and share with you what is happening in the back, right? I needed to come and on the express lane, okay, to share with you what I'm talking about. So just to cut it short, that's what our ecosystem is. I am in network with politicians, larger corporations, universities, international nonprofit organizations. So what we do is go after funds, money, especially for community impact, especially to businesses that are, all about businesses or their services is to cater and to help your community. Does that help a little bit?
Okay.
Okay.
So this is my next question. So what are the things that a business needs to have in order to become eligible for this opportunity?
What a business needs is for them to have their LLC, right?
Mhm.
All they need just paperwork. Now, however, this business needs to be mission driven. You need to be mission driven. What does that mean? Meaning that you have to position your services. That means your services is there for a need. As long as you're catering to need, you're solving problem, then we can work with you. Then you are in the right place at the right time. When we talk about government is always for the people, right? So any businesses that is going to help the business or the government to help their people is what we are looking for. The money is out there, right? It's not like the money is scattered. There is a pipeline, right? And that's where you guys probably would go and go on this SAMS.gov, this.gov to get all this, to see where these opportunities are. However, we are looking for qualified businesses that we can position. So maybe before I keep going in that direction, just to cut it simple, because we like to first of all make the foundation very clear to you people. We don't want to just I don't want this life to go left or right. I want us to be in the same accord. And I want you to understand what I'm trying to do or pass across to you guys. So as businesses, once you have your LLC, you have your EIN, you have a registered entity, you qualify. You do qualify. I don't care which industry you are in. You can have a group home, you can be a nurse, you can offer a lab. As long as you're a business and you're catering to people, people are coming in for service, you do qualify, if that makes sense.
Wow. So it's safe to say it's not what you know, it's who you know and the right collaborations that's going to make a
So let
difference.
me go back to that collaboration. Thank you for bringing that question back because I feel like I didn't do a very fine job in describing what this contract and collaboration does
Mm-hmm.
or is. So what this means is that I am in a network. So so Coach Eli is positioned,
Mm-hmm.
right? He's in a new system where she is working with exactly so who you know. So these people are influential in nature. There is no way we petition or we write an application or we submit an application or submit to get a fund. We would definitely, we are positioned to win all this money because of the people that we collaborate with. Why do you think businesses, a solo business, don't typically win contracts? Whenever they apply for money, they don't get it because they are going in there as a one-man show. You
Right.
can't win a contract, especially with that large sum of money. We're talking about $1 billion contract. One business can't win that. So what I'm bringing to this table here is that we are using our influences, the people in the ecosystem, to help you win contracts. Even if you're not winning, there is something we also do. We commercialize all of our products, all the efforts that we've put in this
Mm-hmm.
application. we can also commercialize it, meaning that we can sell this product to individuals, to nonprofit organizations, to larger corporations that are looking for similar, because it's an effort. It's like you're applying for grants. All the things, the tools, the resources that you've put into this application, we sell them. So there is no way we are not winning, because guess what? Who is on our team? Political leaders on our team, universities, corporations, foundations, internationally, we are deliberating. Masters, doctors, nurses, engineers, philanthropists, we are all in this ecosystem applying for government money. And the success rate is close to 90%, because there isn't any way you can go back there and say you're guaranteeing somebody. But because of the tool, and we also do it, we take advantage of AI tools. We just don't go now with our physical minds to apply. We use all the power of network influences with an AI tool. There isn't, and I can do you a demo. Maybe the next thing that I'm going to do is, because like I said, this is a new thing for me, and I can't keep calm. I can't keep calm. I needed to bring this opportunity to my people. You guys have been doing businesses the wrong way, the traditional way. It's not about grant writing. A grant writer can win this money that we're talking about. You need a system, and the system is what I'm selling, is what I'm bringing to you today. You need to be part of that ecosystem. And we are plugging businesses. We are putting you on the front end to win these funds, to win this money. And now you will turn this government revenue, this money that you're being paid to do this work, into daily cash flow. So you don't have to chase one client at a time. Now you have the funds. The fund is there. You have money. Now you can cater. And I will continue to break this down, but I'm going to let Natasha go. So if it's, and also guys, we want you to drop your questions, because we're going to be here for a while, because I do need to make you understand what this is all about. This is the game changing service that I'm bringing to you. And I'm excited because God has finally placed this opportunity in front of me. It is not what you know. Let me tell you, it is who you know, who is in your circle. Okay, so that's what we are talking about today.
So correct me if I'm wrong. This is not your typical, you go on SAMS.gov or you go on your county, state website and apply and, send an email to the CO, the contracting officers, and hope that you win. This is something that's totally different, where it sounds like the contract and the money is already there, but they're just looking for the businesses to be available to position themselves with the collaboration, of course, to be able to get these funds to continue running their business.
Absolutely. I like the word that you used. And that's what a lot of people are doing. That's the traditional way of doing things. Grant writing, proposal, SAMS.gov, cage number. These are old school. Boom. We're going to wipe that away. That's not what we're talking about here. It's not your typical way. I'm looking for a grant writer. I'm going to. You can find opportunity. The contract, everything is there. It's sitting there. You can find opportunity. But do you ever win this contract?
Right.
Do you ever win when you submit? That's the game changing. A lot of you wants to go there alone to do it. Grant writing. A grant writer you don't have the reputation. You don't have the influence. You're not the person they are looking to give the money. They are looking for sophistication. People with what? With influence. Let me go back to my note, because I need to give you the right word. It's like you're going solo as a grant writer. You're going there alone. It's like you're building the boat from scratch. But if you're in a collaborative team, like the ecosystem, you are going with acceleration, with speed, and with people that already knows what they're doing. Mm-hmm. People that have influence. So when the time we put your name on the application, for example, I want to go after a contract, $1 billion contract. Our university is there. Political leaders are there. Big chambers, the foundations, all these people, we are all together applying for this. Who do you think they're going to choose over? Are they going to choose you, just you, one-man business, or they are going to give this money to a team of collaborators that already knows what they're doing?
Right.
That's why you see every big organizations, they are the one winning this contract over and over and over. Why? Because they have the team to do this. They have the power to do this. They have the influence to do it. And that's what CoachEli is bringing today, because I am part of this team. Coachella has paid away. My network has expanded. Now I am in this ecosystem. I am dining with university leaders. I have their names. Let me go give you, not the names, stakeholders, corporate, large corporations, university, political leaders. Who wants to work with you, people, and help? They are willing. So what the advantage you have with that? That's why we say just have your business. As long as your business is going to serve and make an impact, it doesn't matter what you're doing. For example, those of you that said you have group home, we need to provide housing. There are homelessness. How do we cure homelessness? The fund is there. But are you getting this money? We're gonna so the ecosystem is gonna help you get this money. And now your beds, your group home will continue to be filled up because now you have the ability to secure these funds.
Right.
So you're not gonna go there alone. You're going with collaboration, effort. I'm talking about these larger corporations. Is it making sense? Keep going.
So just on the side note, y'all, the only way that you even be able to even grasp or get more information or to meet these people is to do what? Attend the conference September 5th and 6th.
So
That's the only way.
yeah,
It's not going to be
thank you for
given to
bringing
you
it.
guys on social media. Not today.
It cannot be today for
No.
sure. And it's not because of anything, guys. It's because I want you guys to begin to reposition your business. A lot of you have a lot of these services. You're doing home care, you're doing this, you're doing lab, you're doing DNA, but you're not making money. You're chasing one
Yeah.
kind at a time. What the conference will do is that one of the people that are coming again is a political leader ready to tell you what they need and how you can win this contract. You need to be educated. They need to tell you what they are looking for, how you can get this money. It's the education piece that is missing. So they will come back there and tell us they want to work with you guys. They do truly need your business. They want to give you the money, but you need to prove that you are the right fit for the right call, the right work. So that's why you need, see, if you have not bought the conference ticket, I don't know. It's either like we were saying, Natasha. Remember, we're laughing at people that they go to conferences, but they don't even have LLC.
At
It's a
all.
wrong, it's a wrong
Yes.
move. You must have a business and you must have a
Yes.
mission. If you don't have a mission and you don't have a vision, this is not for you.
Yes.
It could be just you don't have to even have a big team. It could just be you only. You are the same employee and you're the
That's
same employer.
right.
All you have is just come with you and your LLC and your business and get ready to work with leaders that wants to work with you, that wants to give you money. This is the advantage the ecosystem has because we have these people that are giving us the money. They are there. They are just now telling us, go get this done. And we know what they're asking and we get it done and we get the money.
Wow.
We get it done because the money, they know they're the ones telling us, come, we have this money. It's the information that is so the benefit of Echo is that the information is there, the right people is there, the AI tool is there. So we don't even work. There is an engine that works. There is information that we have access to. Everything is about access. Everything is about access. So go ahead,
Guys,
Natasha.
if you guys did not hear this, literally the people that has the money for you is going to be in the room.
Oh,
Now you no longer have to be scratching your head like, oh my God, who do I need to talk to? They're going to be in the room giving you the information. Did you
giving us
guys
the
catch that?
information.
I hope
And also,
y'all
they didn't
caught it.
probably catch that. The thing is, people like to do everything alone. And oh, I'm going to do this. Some people want to start a business and they don't want to invest in coaches. They don't want to pay for conference or they want to pay for mentorship
Have
and they
to.
want to do it. And that's why they fail because they are doing it alone without knowledge, without influence, and without access. You can't thrive and you can't win. You can't. And the difference, that's the new service. And I'm going to tell you about all my packages before we leave today. You see where you want to fit in. But there isn't any industry, as long as you have a business, there is money. Because we go after where the money is. And sometimes we see some money we don't even go after because it doesn't worth our time. Because why? We are big entity. When you take my 90 days package, I'm putting you in that system. I'm putting you part of that contract. So when we meet, when we use our power and our collaboration to get you that money, you're taken out of that ship. So we are giving you the money. So out of the 1 billion, everybody is going to win. And we share the money. We give your own, we give you your piece. Okay, you want to do DNA? Take, this is for your DNA. You see how those big places like this, one of the contract that I'm going to go for, because they've asked me, I'm going for them court cases. All those cases that DDC has. Why is DDC the only person they are winning this contract? Why do you think DDC? It's because DDC has the large what? Numbers on their side. They have the numbers, and that's what I'm bringing to you. You are going to join the winning team, the number team now. You will not do everything alone anymore. You all like to work alone. The problem is you all want to do it alone, and you are not. Nobody knows you. You're not recognized. You are not influential enough for me to even give you this money. So we are going to dine with the big boys, the political leaders, coming to show us where the money is at and giving us their credential, putting their names on the application. So there is no way we see DDC on the application. They will award it to DDC because they have reputation. So that's what you're going to have now. That you're going to, working with CoachEli will give you access to these big people, to this signature, to this credential, to these tools that you don't have, that you want to walk in alone. You should not be walking alone. Unless if you're talking about if you just want to make $200, I'm talking about $1 billion contract. And who gets this money? Big people get the big money. And I want to bring you into the team.
So I just noticed you just said a 90-day package. Hold on. These are so on top of this ecosystem, you offering something else on top of that, ma'am?
What are you talking about? That's what CoachEli is birthed to do. That's my calling.
These girl, where we sign up at?
Berkeley, I want to chill with the big boys. That's the thing. You see why all these people, the rich are getting rich.
Yes.
The poor are getting poor.
Correct.
That's why. The rich will continue to get rich because they keep their circle. So we want to dine with the big boys. I now know the way. I already have the way. So now the pathway for you to get in with me and sit with my big boys, with my political leaders, my university leaders, the big foundation, the people that always win any contract, I'm bringing you to that system with my 90 days package. As a business, if you have a business and you want us to help you put you in any money that we are going in for, you are going to go in my 90 days program. And it's 1,000. I'm not asking. Some of my other consultants, they already have their fees. They're charging people 5,000. I'm not. It's a no for me. And I still want you guys to come to conference. So it's 1,000 package. It's a 90-day dollars. Even though we don't win, we just 10% less chance, because we always have a chance to win all the time due to the influence. You are going to win. If we win, you're going to win. We give you your portion. You do what you win for what you're winning for. For example, it could be for nursing services. It could be for group homes. It could be for home care. Whatever we are working on, you are part of that. We'll put you in. So I help you with your business. I'm also opening anyone that wants to also be a contract consultant. You are going to go there and find your own clients. And I will give you access to all the accesses that I have. That's the 2 package. So the first package, if you have a business and you want us to help you get funds and money with our tools, with our own strategy, with my big connection, you are going to pay me 1,000. And every contract that we go for, we put your business.
Wow.
If you want to be a consultant, if you are a tax writer, a document preparer, a notary, a consultant, a business credit repair, whatever you have been doing, I want to also help you to become a consultant. So you are now going to be a contract consultant. All the templates, all the knowledge, what I'm doing now, you're also going to go back there without you having a system. I'll put those people that you have in my system. That's 2,500, and you have 6 months access. I'll give you 6 months access. So if you have 20 people and you charge them the 1,000 that I'm charging, so every person coming to also put their business in the funds that we're going for, and we have different funds, okay? We have engine, AI tools, getting the work done. So you don't have to build a system. You're just going to be a consultant, and you put them in the big system, and you charge them whatever you want to charge them. But you will have access to me and my team for 6 months for 2,500. Then the final package, your business, my business, we all work in the back end. It's a big purpose. I'm coming here for you guys. You guys are not ready. Every business is in this group. would take part in anything that we do. That's where you are leveraging with Coach Eli this year. By the grace of God, this is the vision God has given me. And that's why you say, go and have this conference. Go and lead my people. Because my people have been doing this, and that's what we call exponential growth. It's about time for you guys to grow. It's about time, because you guys have been doing things the typical way. We are not doing that anymore. We are going to grow, because that is the promises of God. Growing abundantly. That is the will of God in our lives. So and it is what you know that you know. It's the information. You don't know what I'm telling you today. I didn't know this thing last year. If I knew it, I would have been talking about it. The moment it came, I had to plug you guys on, and we're about to move. We are shaking things. You see those money, they sat on it. They didn't let we small businesses owner. We never win anything. We never win it. We don't have nothing. We are the ones that they. It's not even a matter of certification. It's not a small business. It's not those things anymore. It's the connection. It's the influence. A university is applying for a grant. Your business will be getting that same money because you're part of the system. Are you have not seen the vision yet.
Wow.
It took me a while to understand. I am a college professor. Do you guys know that? It's a grant funded position. As we speak, there are so many opportunities. The money is there. They don't even know how they will spend the money, because why? They lack you. Your business was not put in a position. These are the opportunities I'm going to start to put each and every one of you in this group. You will start to make the money that you can't make. There is money, there is fund. Don't worry about the government cutting anything. Funds are always available, but you won't get it because you are not positioned. You're not in the right place. Now that's the place I want to put you guys in. I work at Bowie State University. I don't even know the number, but it was a lot of money to run this 4-year public health program. They need teachers. They need businesses. There are so many services needed. No one is taking the money because you can't get it. They will only give it to universities like that. And I'm asking you to come and dine with university, the political leaders. And you have to be at the conference, because we have so many opportunities that we're going to be sharing with you. Lead testing is another conversation. You guys are not picking. You're not getting it, because there isn't anyone to come or position to tell you this. Like I said, it's not always about the DOT certificate. It's not about it's not the traditional way anymore. It's about the exponential growth. We are going to be putting you in these categories, and you will start to see differences as from today. Because now I have the access. I have the access. You just have to be ready to receive. So don't be worried. Oh, government cuts, it doesn't apply to us, because there is those cuts doesn't have anything to do with anything. The local level governments are still there giving us money. The MCOs are still there giving us money. The money is still there. So we're going to position you, for you that wants to be a consultant. You already have the platform. You're already doing tax preparation. You're doing business credit. You're already doing all this notary. You're already doing all these things. Go and get those businesses, and let's place them and put them in. Let's position them to win contract. And like I said, every application, remember, you have to put those people that is applying. All this collaboration, and all these people in our ecosystem, you will take that same package that you make, and you'll be making passive income on that again. And while you're waiting to win the big money, you're already selling your products. You're still commercializing on the back end. There is no way and no excuses for you guys not to make money. Everything that will make you make money is what I'm doing.
So to ask, I just want to be clear, because you just blowing my mind. Because you know how it is. New businesses, like you're new, when you go try to find money, oh, we need to see your taxes, or you need to make such amount of money, or credit this, credit that. This has nothing to do with like tax returns, how much money your business make, if you're new, if you're old, none of that to deter you from
We are
even
doing it.
applying.
Is done for you. You are leveraging the system, the
Wow.
people you're collaborating. If I need a social worker, my social worker is there. If I need a nurse, a doctor, they are there. We are together. Whatever they need to get those money, we have the team to get us the funds. Are you not understanding? So you don't need no SBA, women leader,
Right.
all those education. No, just have a service. The leaders need use you, they want to work with you, just tell us what you're able to do, your capabilities, and we'll
Yeah.
put you right.
Okay.
And it does. And one girl was asking me about IV something. Even though we will find something similar. Even though you're not, okay. Let's say, for example, Rosalind is interested in phlebotomy contracts.
Mm-hmm.
As we are, there is a piece of that. So even if it's not phlebotomy, Rosalind, let's say you didn't get the phlebotomy, you're gonna get the application and you commercialize on the application and you continue to sell. And there is no way how you won't even get a phlebotomy, because why? Phlebotomy is always needed. So there is a place for you to fit in. We'll go after that phlebotomy money for you, but you won't go and find that money alone, because you can't qualify alone. The
I'm
team will
glad.
help get the money. Is it making sense?
I'm glad you bought a phlebotomy.
Oh, all of them want phlebotomy, so I have to speak the
I
language,
see
right?
you put a post up for this phlebotomy new service to the conference, and you said, if they're mobile, there'll be somebody in the room that will help them build insurance, and they'll get paid for all the blood that they draw. What is that, girl? This is something new.
There's something new. And I keep telling you, anytime God asks you to go, He will always back His mission. As of last month when I released this ticket, I didn't have this. I
No.
didn't. I,
And when
I
we
did
did our
not.
last meeting, this was not on there.
It
So what
wasn't.
happened? Where's this?
That's what I'm saying. This is God's driven mission. That's why I say it's not a party. I don't have a mansion party. I'm not throwing party. I am giving you tools, education, resources, opportunities. That's what I have. I don't have party. Now, to answer that question, yes. Because the problem is that a lot of my phlebotomy, they draw blood. They have all this nursing home they can go and do all this work to, but they can't take the insurances, because nursing homes is a large healthcare organization and they will not pay you out of pocket. They will need to use their insurances. Does that mean we're going to take you out of the game? That means, again, the big guys, the Quest people, they will go to Quest. They won't work with you because you're a small business owner. You're going to suffer. You're just going to be working for Quest as employee. That's not good. So I want to turn you into your own boss. Now, this my person is a big tool. That's again influence. We are going to use the influence to leverage. They will build the insurances for you as a mobile phlebotomist, and they will pay you, because your business alone can't take those insurances. But we are going to use our network to take the insurance on your behalf, and you get paid. So you don't have to keep working and clocking out on your standard. That's what we are doing. That's a very good example.
Wow. Okay. That's another, well, on top of the million and one things we're going to have at this conference, this
On
is
top of the million and billion things that we're going to have, that's a conference. It seems like 2 days is not
no.
enough. 2 days is not, because what I want to
This
do,
should be a
I
3,
can't do it
4
in
day.
2 days.
No.
My speakers are lined up. My political leader that is coming, I want them to talk for an hour, and we only have 8 hours in each day.
Yeah.
And on top of all of my other speaker, this other one that is coming here to do the lab for me is going to give them free supplies, free portal. When phlebotomists draw blood, they don't have access to portal because they just draw and drop it off to Quest. They don't even know what the result is. And when customers are needing results, guess who the first person the customer is going to call? The girl that drew the
Mm-hmm.
blood. But the girl that drew the blood don't have access because she's a small business owner. We're going to change all that. We're going to give them what? Access to portal, supplies, if and they can bill for the what for their draw. Let's say they can't bill and they have volume, we will help them to build those insurances and get them paid. And that's how they expand. That's how you grow your business, because now you have access, you have everything that you need to grow your business. Then you can now go and source for the big money. Is it making sense? Because if things are not easy for you, your business can't grow. And this is where we come and say exponential growth. We just phlebotomy. I am yet to give you the blueprint for DNA for lead testing. In one day, when I do lead, and I already showed you, we're having some events today, this
Yeah.
month. One event, I make $15,000 in just one day.
Yeah.
I will help you understand how to do that, and you will duplicate the same thing in your state. It's available to all 50 states. Lead is for children within the ages 0 to 2. As long as you guys have children program in your state, this is for you. Some girl just texted me and thought, oh, Coachella already got this, all the 50 states. No, I only have my contract for Maryland. And that's why I say I'm going to give you the blueprint, the step by step, how you can go get this funds for your states, in your state. That's not all for conference. It's a lot more that we said we was going to do at the conference.
Wow. My next question is, okay, so what's the current, like, is there, I know you said there's money sitting. Are these like grants? Like, what are these grant monies? And if there are grant monies, like, I know you say your business has to be like a community-based business, but
Mhm.
normally community-based business is like nonprofits, a lot.
We have
So,
we have contracts,
mhm.
we have microfunding, we have
What is
grants.
microfunding for somebody that don't know what that is?
You have to tell me what is
What is
microfunding?
microfunding?
I don't know what is microfunding.
No, microfunding is like a small,
Micro funds
yeah,
that are given to small business owners.
yeah, like smaller ones, like smaller
Portion.
portions.
Yeah, exactly. For small business owners. And that's where you can find that at your local chamber of commerce. Look, some local chamber of commerce also has some of this money that they give for development for new businesses, depending on the structure or the type of services or your neck code. So yeah, we go after all those microfundings for your small businesses just to help your businesses. And sometimes it also comes in a way where is for development, any type of developments. It could be employee development, it could be for owner development, it could just be for small projects. So these are so there are stipulations around microfunding, and as well as the big contract, and as well as grants. As we speak right now, the first opportunity that I'm going to open to my nonprofit organization is this one that I told you. I don't want to mention the name, but we are going after. There is this foundation that is giving money, and which is all is it has different components. We have the housing component, we have the health services component, we have the and actually we were talking about how we can put impact diagnostics to do the lab piece. So my lab is going to actually be. I'm actually putting my lab as one of the appliers because we need the money for lab services. We also have that for health services, for home service. So the foundation is looking, and we don't even we're targeting, and it could be in any state because it's that's how we're going to disperse the money by the time. So whomever wants to join this opportunity can let me know, and I can put your business into this funds that we're going for right now. So to go back to your question, Natasha, we have the funds. I mean to say the grants, the contracts, the microfunding, and yeah, is that what you were asking me?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Just make sure.
And I know a big thing that you like promote a lot is like immigration. How can we use like the consulting piece that we have? How can we use that in this process?
Absolutely. And that's one of the revelation that I got. And as you can see, if you were to ask me this question 2 weeks ago, I don't have an answer because I didn't have a revelation. I recently got that revelation, I'm gonna say 2, 3 days ago. Because I have had two cohorts, right? I have the first cohort, I had the two second cohort, but moving on, every of my immigrants or immigration consultants, even though I'm teaching them to become consultants so that they can help with the preparation of work and help immigrants to become lawful citizens, the add on to that is speaking of immigrants, speaking of government, now that I'm into government funds and all that, now I have this asset to this ecosystem. There is this special money that goes to immigrants to help immigrants that are suffering either through deportation, either through separation, especially our refugees, human trafficking,
Yeah.
every immigrant that has problems. Now we are going to go after these funds. So all of my immigration consultants, I'm also going to create a pathway, an opportunity for them to secure. So any money that we are going for, I'm putting my immigrant consultants so they can also have a piece of that money and use it in what they're already doing, aka their consultants, the consulting firm. So they're not only going to be so they can double dip in a way because your immigrants will pay you for your consultation because you're assisting them to get the paperwork done and everything. You would also be able to use government funds to help these immigrants, right? So that helps your business, that helps your consulting firm in a way because you are not only now going to say, I can consult for you, I can help you because I have
Right.
these resources. Does that help?
Yes. Wow. And when we help them, like as far as getting these funds, because I know how our wonderful new president is wanting to get rid of these people. So these funds are set aside for them to help, like, with what, like housing or
It could be
um
education.
relocation. Okay.
It could be anything. Some of them they don't speak language, right? They don't
Correct.
speak. So they could be to teach them how to speak English. It could just teach them how to read. It could help them to start speaking, just microphoning everything again. It could be just to reunite. It could to provide housing, support. Some of these immigrants, they're refugees. They came from their country because they need relief with American system, American government. American government provides them this relief. So you are going to be funded. You get this money to help immigrants in any form or shape. Like my nonprofit organization is exactly the same vision with a nonprofit organization. What do? They help, they provide clothing, assistance, food, resources, whatever, some sort of resources just to help immigrants. So it's an immigrant fund for every of their needs, whatever they are needing, whatever they need access to, whatever. That's what the fund is gonna be for.
I don't know if you guys were at our last uh video that we did last month, but keyword, get your nonprofit organization up and running, guys.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are thinking about, oh, what should I do as far as an LLC, you just heard her, like, get into a field that is helping the community. Like anything with children, drug, women, inmates coming out of prison. Sometimes they don't have nowhere. A lot of them don't have anywhere to live. No one is going to like rent housing to a felon. Like, you can have re-entry programs. You know how many community businesses that, like, now I hope you guys kind of grasped and understood everything we talked about here today. Like, there's money here. Like, we don't have to go searching. She's bringing the people to us to give it to us. But as we all know, you have to be positioned correctly. You have to be in the right rooms, and you got to be ready.
Okay.
And hello, and you can only get all of this at the conference.
Not only the
Once
conference. I want to
again,
say, listen, let's be honest with ourselves. Not everybody is going to be in my room. I only have few tickets to sell. So
I don't know
we're
who's
not
gonna
going to
tell
say,
y'all.
no, honestly, it's on them. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm not throwing no conference for party. Like some people, they think they're going on vacation. Like, oh, listen, I don't work with people like that.
We working.
I'm my mission is
We
different.
working,
I am
y'all.
I am raised by my parents. The knowledge they instilled in me when I was growing. I'm not raised in an American standard. Maybe I need to say that now. My orientation is different. I'm an African parent and I'm an African daughter, child. So I'm from a different background, a different culture. I take things seriously and I don't waste my time. Neither do I have time to waste at a conference. Everything that I'm doing at the conference is mission driven, is purpose and profit driven. If you're coming to conference, you're coming for the profit, to leverage, to grow exponentially, is to educate you and to create a room for you to try. I'm not throwing you party. I'm not throwing you a conference to make you feel good. That's not what I am doing. I'm not throwing it's not a conference for party. We can socialize, we can network, but it has to come with mission and vision to grow your business, to connect you to resources. And part of it is what we are talking about. So if you're not going to come to conference, it's okay. But I want you to start to approach your business and seeking government funds in a different way as from today. We are positioning you to win through the power of influence. We have the influence, we have the resource, we have the tool. We have the credentials. We have everybody on our team. It's an ecosystem. I'm talking about universities, foundations, large organizations, university partners to help you win contracts, to position you, to give you money so that your business can grow and thrive. That's what I am discussing, and that's what I bring to the table. So if you happen to be at the conference, it's a plus for you. But if you don't, because some people, they believe that conference has to be in your state. You know how many people have come to me and say, oh, are you coming to Texas? I don't want to work with such people. That means your mindset is still fixed. I want to work with people with growth mindset. You will see opportunity, you go for opportunities. Opportunities don't come for you. You go for them. You have to move. You have to work. You have to think big. You make big moves. Conference is not going to be behind your door. I'm not looking for those people. I've seen most of you watching me right now, you've purchased your tickets, and not even just tickets, your VIP tickets, you've invested in it. These are serious people that I want to work with. That you're telling me that you mean business, that you're ready. I don't want to work with fixed mindsets. That's not who I am, and that's not what I'm that's not the way I'm designed. I am a mission-driven girl. I am a go-getter, and anything I do, I put passion. I put everything. Whatever it takes is what we're gonna give, and that's what I do. And I expect that from you. Whatever it takes you to grow your life, to change, to break the barrier, to change your narrative, to move, to get money. You think I'm talking about 7, 8 billion figure? You think I'm talking about 1,000? That's not what. That's not the people that I want to speak to. You can't understand me because you don't understand. Your mind is fixed, and that's not how I roll. So conference is not behind your house. Conference is in Atlanta, September 5 and 6. You want to grow, you need to change your network, then this conference is for you. If you want opportunity, this is for you. I don't have a party. We are not going to smoke no hookah. We are not going to dance. We're not doing all of those. We're going to be professional, and we're going to talk and converse because we are dealing with leaders, corporates, universities. So we got to rep. We got to rep. And that's what we're going to do moving on as from today and after conference. That's how we're going to roll. So I want to position Coach Eli Consulting to help you to start to see things not just in the traditional way, in the strategic way. Is that making sense? So that's what we're going to do. What was your question, Natasha? I feel like I missed something. Was that a question?
You didn't miss nothing. So
Okay.
it's safe to say, I like this word you use, like the traditional thinking. Get out of that traditional thinking that you guys always think. Like traditional thinking is not gonna get you anywhere. Get out of that mind frame, guys. We gotta think outside the box.
Gotta think, and that's what we're doing. You don't even have to think anymore. The opportunity is sitting there. I didn't have this opportunity. God, the moment I told you, I'm going to say it again. The moment I answered God to this conference, He's been opening the doors. The doors has just been opening and opening, and it becomes bigger and bigger. And I feel like I can't keep adding to this conference because I feel like I need more days because I only have 2 days. And in 2 days, with the project that we have in our minds in front of us, I don't think we can even do it in 2 days because on day 2, we have workshop. The only reason why I added lead testing to that workshop is because I'm going to give you guys the blueprint. I need you to see what I'm doing. Then you can, because some of you are visual learners, and I had to add that to the list. I keep adding to my list. I just added again. If you don't have insurance, you do blood draw. We have all that. So everything is solution driven. If you have a home care agency, we would also give you an education where you will add to your business. Y'all don't see, y'all don't understand what you're doing. The power of the tools or the businesses you have. For example, you have a home care business. Who are the population that you deal with? You're dealing with seniors who have what? Alzheimer's, who have potential for fall risk, right? They are diabetic. They have what we call comorbid. They only just don't always have one diseases. They have all the diseases. Either they are fall risk, they have glaucoma, they have Alzheimer, they have this, they have TRIP, they have TRAP, they have all those things, right? Comorbid, other issues, right? We are going to position your business to solve these problems for seniors. And that's how you get more money. So even if they are using cash to pay you, out of pocket, private payment, I am taking you to your next level. The information that you don't know that will transpire you is what we are going to start to give you because of what? Access, because of what? Influence, because of what? Leverage. So you will get so don't worry.
This is
Let's roll.
truly an impact. This is going to be an impactful, I can say the least, conference, because it's like every day that comes across the timeline. And I know everybody that's watching and everybody that's going to watch this replay, like it's every day something new. There's something new, and it's adding value to our businesses and to our lives. So again, I'm not forcing anyone, but seriously,
That's where I
you
want to
don't
belong.
want to miss this conference, guys.
That's where I want to belong. I want to belong to where I can add value to my life. Because guess what? I know how to get these people. I can say I can throw conference. I can do mansion party. I can do all these things. But it doesn't align with my mission. I'm faking it at that point. I'm not being real. I'm not being true to myself and to my people. I can't do that. Because it's just one day. You go to party, you're done. You eye for one day, you have the fun. Will that give you money? Will that put money in your bank account?
You
No.
gonna go home with no money
With no
still.
money, with no solution, with
Nothing.
nothing, with no access. I'm giving you access. I'm giving you solution. I'm giving you money. I'm giving you all of this. That's what I believe in, and that's what I have to stay. I don't know how to do the other ones, and I can't promise that. What I can promise is what I can give, and that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm excited.
I was asking myself, why did I push this to September? But it's God, because these opportunities wouldn't have come. That's why there is always timing, and this is God's timing. Because I
Right.
sat, when should I do this? God gave me those dates. Do it right after Labor Day. I searched, I prayed on this, and we are praying, we are working. Everybody coming to conference, your life will change, and you will have something to take home. You won't
Correct.
have regrets to take home because you attended the conference, because the opportunity is laid down, and I'm not doing it alone.
Correct. And you're going to be in the conference, guys, signing contracts, like walking away with the money. You're not going home.
My
You know how you normally go
people think
home.
where the money
Like,
is.
you're going to
As a
be
matter of
leaving with the
fact, I'm
money.
going to go back. My echoes, I have not invited them to the conference. I didn't even tell them about the conference. You know what I just did? You know, when you go live, my backdrop, my background, they saw the Coach Eli. What is this behind you?
Mm.
They all want to come, but I don't have room anymore.
How can you add them?
You know, Coach Eli, I can't even talk because my speakers are lined up. We full, we packed. Like I can't even talk.
Seriously.
I feel like, but maybe next conference for sure. But this is just my first, right? So even me myself, I'm overwhelmed. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm like just my mind is just blown. It's what like the reception, like the way, like this is just mission driven and God's driven. I'm a child of God, so I'm not gonna let me do what I don't believe in. So if and I see, but I'm not gonna go. I don't want to say some certain things because for the respect of others, I'm not gonna say some certain things. But yeah, my message is being delivered, and this is how I want you guys to approach this. I want you to start to see your business not just the traditional way, and also not just be going for government money or government funding the traditional way. There are strategies around this, and you wonder why these big corporations, these big places are winning this contract. These are the reasons, because they have the tools and they have the power, they have the numbers, and they have the influence, and that's what we are doing moving forward. We're not gonna get all, and there is no way you can't fit in. You would always fit in into this program. I don't know, Natasha, have I talked about the program very clear? Is it clear to these people, to my people?
Do you guys have any questions? Because I felt like she hit everything, explained it. Like, do you guys understand what the AI powered collaboration is? Do you guys understand what this business collaboration is, the contracts, the grants that's available that you're not looking for? These grants and contracts are already here. They're just
Mhm.
looking for you because you don't know they exist. When you don't know, you don't know. But now she's bringing it to you guys. Do you guys have any questions
Yeah. And
that you guys
you want to
don't
learn it? You
understand or
want to
something
learn
that
it
was not
alone.
clear?
Mhm. We will continue. It's a new information. We encourage them to go back and watch this. And whenever Natasha has time, because I have to steal Natasha. Natasha is getting $0 from these things that she's just helping me, just because I feel like sometimes when I bring Natasha on, she helps me. She even push me, like put me always on the edge of my seat. She will ask me questions and force those things out of my mouth. And that's why I always like for Natasha to come with me. So if we have more time, I mean, we'll do this, but it's not for the weak, and it's not for a fixed mindset. Some people already got it. Even without, I haven't gone live today when Dana was asking me, Coach, I want this ecosystem, because she's been reading, and sometimes some people are very fast like that. They get the vision.
Yeah.
So again, yeah, and I didn't even have to come and do all this. She's already asking. She wants to pay $1,000. She was already ready to invest that money, because guess what? There is no way you're not gonna win. There's no way, and this is the beautiful thing that I'm doing with this. Everyone can also consult. You can be a consultant, so you can tell people about these things, and if they happen to pay you, you don't need to start anything from scratch. You're not building nothing. The system and all the system and the access is there for you. You would just, because I already paid the way for you. I already paid the way. I already paid my money. So I'm part of it. My team, I have my own umbrella here. So I can put you in as a consultant, and I can also put you in as a business looking for opportunity. So whichever way you want to fit in into this program. However, I put my businesses looking for us to put them into every of our collaboration. It's a 90 days program. I put you in the collaboration, and we know we have everything to win because we're not doing it alone.
So
We're
you're
doing it with
literally holding hands for
exactly.
90
They just
days.
have to sit down. We didn't. They just give me your business name and everything. I'll put you. That's all. That's you don't need.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. They're not doing nothing. I'm not even writing no grants. It's the system. It's the understand? Okay.
Did y'all just
And
hear
then
this? Give her, you're just giving your business information. That's it.
that's it.
They don't
The
want no
system.
tax
We're
returns
gonna
and
use
all this
our
extra
influence,
crap. They
and we
don't
use
need none of that.
our influence to win you money. And if you don't want to do that, you can actually do double. You can put your business, and you can also be a consultant. You can also consult and tell people about this. And and I feel like the best people for this, especially what I would do before when I open anything, I always like for anyone to do it. My best people for this project, if you're an existing grant writer, if you're a notary, if you're a tax preparer, if you're a credit repair, whatever in those
Yeah,
lines, I want to see you. I want to talk to you. I feel like you already have the audience,
correct.
and your people are always coming to you for help. They need your funding. They need you to help them to get money, so you can leverage. Now you don't have to work alone. Now, so that's the only people. That's about the people I want to open this consulting for because I want to help your business. You're already in the business to consult and help people get money.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to show you the better way to do it. So no one else I'm gonna put on my consultation program because again you guys are going to have access to everything that I have, so I'm not just going to put anyone any into that. But for you people that wants your business, that have businesses, and you want to help us to put you in all the collaborations that we're going after, we go after all the money because we have all the teams, we have everything. So that's what we're doing. If you want me to join, add you to what we're doing, Impact Lab is already added. My business, I'm always putting myself and it's in all states. We
I
put you
was
in
just
the
about to ask you that because everybody's coming from everywhere else, so I'm sure they're
oh, let me
asking,
tell you.
Is it only for Maryland?
The last
No.
week my people was in Alabama,
Okay.
Louisiana,
Okay.
Maryland,
Okay.
Texas, Florida. I
Okay.
remember those girls. Yeah. And my consultants will actually have access to those people. I'm
Okay.
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna, sometime when I'm going to meeting, I'll show them some link. Come join, come see, because you got to see. Seeing is
Yeah.
believing. And you haven't started anything. You need to come to conference. You need to be at the
Be there
conference.
or be
Let me tell
square.
you something. Let me tell them about the train the trainer, although it's not a part of the agenda. Train the trainer. If you have your VIP tickets, you're going to be a train the trainer, meaning that you can train people and get paid. That's the beautiful thing with consultation. So you are now going to be an HR consultant. You will not only be teaching people or your employee DOT specimen collector, you are going to consult for companies, and you can even use and leverage and tell them about how you can help them secure money. Aha, you see how Rema, when I go live, you see how the Rema just dropped again, Natasha.
Yes.
Did you get that piece again?
Yes.
Let me see it again. The Rema just came. That vision just came so clear again. Okay, let me say it again. As a trainer, you're training and consulting, right? You're training workplaces to be drug free, yada yada yada. You're consulting for HR, you're helping them to put their program together, especially in training for DOT and drug testing, right? And everything DOT has to say, especially with compliance. As you're in that space talking to them, you are going to leverage. Remember, everything is about leverage. You are going to leverage and tell them that we can help your business become strong again. You will now tell them that you want to help them get money, they'll be interested, which we have you a script that you're going to use in getting those. So now you're going to be consulting, not you're in there for consultation, but you'll be helping them to land them and give them the contracts that they can't win on their
And the
own. How about that?
echo, you're adding them also to the Jesus. Did y'all just catch that? Yeah, y'all
They
ain't catch
didn't catch
that.
the Rema.
I hope y'all caught that.
Which
They
one?
thinking you coming in there to just train them on their little HR policies and procedure. No, you just told them I can help you make money. You think they're not gonna keep you and pay you that money? Did
That's
y'all
right.
just catch all these
And you're not charging
in
them.
Coach
You're
Eli's world? The wraparound service you just threw.
it's the wrap around.
Did
That's
y'all
what we
catch it?
do.
Y'all caught
We
it?
pivot.
I hope
We
y'all caught it.
leverage every services
I
that you
hope
do. I don't care
y'all
what
caught it because I caught
you're
it.
in. I caught it too when it came. I was like, yeah, I have to do like this because I didn't plan for it. It's coming like that. And one more thing that came, but it wasn't clear to me. Let me see. You know how I think I said this in the YouTube live, because a CPR lady was looking at me. She was watching my video, and she usually would go into those places to teach businesses CPR. So if you're a CPR instructor, you know, who buys your CPR?
Right.
You also pay this to
Yeah.
businesses, right? Because businesses needs to make sure that their employees can do
Knows. Yeah.
emergency whenever there's an emergency, right? And for those of you that have group home, you know that you need to make sure that all these people, you have CPR in place. You have this fire emergency and ladies, what is this thing they used to make sure they have in place? All this
The
fire
fire detect.
sprinkler,
Yeah.
all this.
The
It's the same with
detectors,
the
the
CPR
alarms. Mm-hmm.
alarm. Same as CPR, right? Now you're going to take those CPR, my first aid, right? You will leverage. You are going to leverage. Aha, how do you leverage? So you're already in the space teaching them how to do CPR. You're also going to tell them that we can help you get more money. We can help you support your mission. You people are here. You're dealing with all this disability and all that. We can help you support your mission by getting you more money to do what you're already doing.
Another wraparound service guy.
I have something for my nurses. One just came. Here, all of my nurses, you guys are already the one doing what? You're already helping, you're already taking care, you're supporting. That's your first contract. Your job, your employee. If they
Right.
ask you, let's say you're talking to a university and you want to help a university get money. You're already, so, and the university wants you to tell them, tell us more about what you do. Tell me more. Your first experience is your job. All these things you're doing at your jobs is your experience. You are the ones that will go there. There is a code blue. What is code blue? Code green, code yellow. You're saving life. You're helping. You're doing this trick. That's what you're doing. You're contributing to the organizations that you're helping. So these are your experiences here. So for my nurses, we need you because you guys are already the ones saving lives. You're already the one impacting life. Some of you are community nurses. Some of you are whatever type of nurse you are helping and saving. So let's get you more money to help us with what you're doing. So especially for my nurses that have their businesses. Is it making sense? So like I said, it's all about wraparound. We will start this, we'll position your businesses, and more is to come at the conference. So you have to allow us to be in the right place to really, really deliver to you. This is not the conference. So you really do have to come out to conference so we can deliver it to you. We have to be in the right place at the right time with the right people.
And this is not on Google, guys. I know a lot of y'all like to say, "Oh, we could Google it." If it was
It's
that
not
easy, we
big.
all would be billionaires.
Natasha, they Googled lead. They Googled this lead. Some of them, I saw some fake people. Oh, they're gonna go to them daycare. The lead is not at the daycare hospital. I wonder why people always like to walk alone. The journey. You heard Coachella say, like, you started running and looking for lab coat. They all even had to go and screenshot. They went to Mentos. Mentos returned the application because it's not that way. That's not the way for lead
Come
testing.
on,
I'm telling
guys.
you.
Really?
It's not true. Those daycare. Some even people think, oh, it's true the environmental. And I keep telling some of my people, it's not even true. It's not true your environmental sanitation. It's not. It's not about the housing lead testing. We are testing blood. Yeah, you can test ohms for lead.
Mm-hmm.
We are testing human
Correct.
beings for lead.
Not
We're
homes.
testing blood, not
Right.
ohms.
That's
So the
different.
moment they hear lead, they take it out of context and they don't remember the context and they mess the game up for themselves. We are testing
Humans.
human beings, blood. I'm not
Children.
testing building
Correct.
because children put things in their mouth. Yeah, they can go and they live in the
Right.
building and they can eat paint and chips, but we don't test the physical building. We test human beings, the blood. So it's separate. This is healthcare, and that's where you are missing it. And that's the blueprint. I'm not gonna drop it here. You have to
No.
come to conference to make it make sense for you. And to my subcontractors, I know I was giving subcontracting the best way to really, really take advantage of this conference VIP is for you to take home
Lead
this
blueprint.
Mhm.
So you can do it in
Because
your
you don't
own
live in
state.
Maryland. You don't live here. It's gonna probably not be convenient. The opportunity is there. If you can do it, you're more than welcome to sub. But the best is for you to come and do it in your states. And I'll
Correct.
teach you one to leverage. The way I leverage my lead contract is that I do community events.
That makes
And on the 21st, if
sense.
you want come back here. I'm going to go live on the 21st because I have 2 events back to back for my leg. And we packed 200 families are coming to each event. You imagining me? I'm making close to 15,000 in just one day.
Right.
And that's the blueprint I want to give you at the conference. So there isn't nothing for you to lose. You're either winning or winning.
Correct.
That's the position. So this conference here, that's what is you are not going to go home and
It's
lose.
no losing. You either, I told Coach Eli one day, my business has to work or it has to work. Ain't no losing. Okay. So in this conference, you're going to win or you're going to win. And if you don't win, that's all up to you.
Before we go, Natasha, because I know your time is precious, let's break it down. If you remember, just continue to remind me. Let me start listing everything again. In case, because I feel like some people are watching us. Let me tell you what you're about to miss. On top of the trainer, on top of the subcontract, on top of the workshop, on top of the LED $1 billion blueprint, on top of the phlebotomy gap that I'm able to bridge. Now y'all can get the phlebotomy. I'm giving you all the DNA. Only me, Coach Ila, if you get my certificates, I'm putting you in the only industry, the only lab in this industry that will let you resell immigration and that will give you an accredited AABB accreditation certificate is only Alliance. No other lab does that. And I am the only girl that they recognize a certificate, and you're getting a huge discount when you go with Alliance.
Huge.
Huge. Only with my certificate. And some of you can attest that you've gone to Alliance with my certificate and you've gotten your lab account. Only
Hello.
here. I know you got. Yes, hello, tell them. And I solved that problem for you. Now, not just only that, I said where do you go? If you go to Quest, if you go to LabCo, they don't give you no DOT lab account because you don't have business credit. I put you all, I gave you all business. I gave you all, didn't you get your own account, Natasha?
Yeah.
Everybody that goes through my program gets their lab account. You get rejected. They don't give you lab account. I give you lab account. I give you free supplies. Only here. On top of that, what else are we going to offer? What else are we going to offer?
Remember, the one client with one service, they give you $500,000. This is one person. One. You heard it. 500,000,
and
not
she's
5,000.
I just confirmed.
500,000.
I spoke to her yesterday. Girl, you coming to show my people how you can? She said, Coach,
that's mad.
I want to come and put the seats. She said she doesn't even have to fly. She lives in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh,
how about that?
Awesome. Look at that.
So we're not going to miss that. She lives there and she already knows. So she's coming to show us that way too.
That? 500,000 off of one person.
Yes.
One.
I'm telling you. Who else is my speaker? Oh, Raquel is coming. Listen, y'all want me to just keep talking and I can't wait for you. By June, we are gonna unveil all of our speakers. You'll start to see them. By that time, we sold out. I only have how many tickets do we have left?
Maybe 40 out of the 100.
Okay, so we almost sold out. We have 40 left, and we're gonna sell those tickets. And we're not gonna. There isn't no discounts. I'm not. Some people would think, they're
babies. You guys had opportunities.
We give them.
You know, one thing I can say, like when God presents an opportunity, and that's in life, period, you cannot miss the boat. Like if He gives an opportunity, you miss it, you miss it. You can't come back and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm there.
I'll come to the next one. or I should come to Atlanta, or I should come to Texas.
No.
God didn't ask me to go to.
I live in Miami, Florida. I'm going to Atlanta.
Maryland, and somebody was asking me why not in Maryland. Like, you don't know, this is message. I'm a messenger. It's God that asked me to go do this. This is mission driven, and some people don't understand the why. That's the thing. God ways are mysterious.
Correct.
You can't understand
it.
His ways are mysterious. Even me myself, I don't know. If you ask me, I don't have some answers. And all I know is everything is being aligned up.
Correct.
Yeah, Kia, if you have not bought your ticket, I don't know why. I always ask people, even me myself, I'm paying to go to my conference. My mom is coming, my husband is coming, my children are coming. You know how much it's going to cost me to put all these people, and we're going to be there for 5 days. I'm paying to the conference too. It's not free for me. Most coaches, what they do, they have conference in their city. Yeah. But this is a message. Maybe as from next year, I can dialogue with God and say, God, let's do it in DMV. It's as from next year we're gonna have it at the White House, Maryland. No, DMV, Washington DC to be precise. That's what I'm gonna have. But this year, because it's my first, I'm obeying and I have to continue to obey. I'm flying everybody from my home there too. We have to pay. We are paying. I'm not by myself. I'm paying
And
too.
we not
So
home.
people don't
So we gotta
understand
pay
that.
to eat. We got a cars. We got to
We,
pay.
we I pay my hotel, the rental, everything is paid for. I'm paying too. So I wonder why you can't pay to make your way. And there is nothing free. Even this ecosystem, I had to pay for it. I paid to be there. You think they'll just say, "Oh, because you are fine." I only just didn't pay with physical cash. I pay with my
Right.
status. I'm a professor. I'm a college professor. They had to. My dean had to sign on my application. You
Wow.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Used all my influence to also get there. They don't just nobody is coming to their circle. You don't understand what an
No.
ecosystem is.
Right.
Just anyone, not just no Elizabeth. I went there with credentials. I went there with reputation, with influence. Are you kidding me? And that's the same influence I'm open to you right now in your businesses, and you're not there. Don't come to conference. It's okay. I'm fine with the system. I'm fine with what I have, and I know people are still gonna buy the tickets.
And
So
you
take
people that like to be on the messenger asking 1,001 questions,
they
when
just
she
have to
gives you the answers, if she's helping you and you guys still don't want the help, please don't be in the box or on the page asking 1,001 questions, because you're gonna be ignored.
see. They know I'm nice. Look, and you know what we did, Natasha? We even have to give them the payment plan. Isn't that what we did?
Yes. Like, how could y'all miss a discount and a payment plan? Y'all could have just got on the payment plan. What a discount. Who misses that? I don't
A payment
understand the
plan is different
thinking.
because I want to help. I just truly want them to
Now
not
y'all
miss
know
the
no
opportunity.
coach. Y'all have not, y'all, please, if y'all can't drop me a coach that will do that for y'all, because they want all their money up front. They what payment plan they giving
I
you?
ain't no
They're
money
not
up
giving
front.
you no payment plan.
I paid everything up front myself. I paid for the hotel. I paid for even my event planner, whatever the operations manager,
Come on.
all these people that are gonna talk, all this decorate. It's all being paid
Come
for. I
on.
already paid all of it. It's paid. I don't need your
No
your-
coach, no
I
coach
already
doing
paid.
that for you. This coach cares. She actually gave y'all that
I'm a big
opportunity.
person. I'm a big mover.
Come on.
I'm big. That's the thing. And because if you don't move big, your results can't be big. That's the
All right.
truth. My mindset is I'm a growth mindset. I like growth. I can't fix my mind. It's a poor
They're
mentality. I don't have
being right,
even
stagnant.
when they asked me to come into this ecosystem. I didn't care what it cost me. I look at me today. And I know the first we are look, I told you about the foundation. I gave you the name already. When we win, you're gonna see me announce it, and you will come back here and I'll screenshot this video and I'll put it right next to the winning when I win.
I
You will see. And I
believe
already told you people I'm gonna win 3 contracts
I
this
believe
year. And I said it.
it.
And I didn't know this was coming.
I
The
believe
Rema
it.
just came back again. I remember I'm gonna go find that screenshot. I'll put it next to this one. And when I win the contract, I'm gonna put it next to this one because I said it
Confirmation.
in January. Yeah, I said in January I was gonna win 3 contracts. I said it. I remember, and I didn't know this is what God was doing for me.
Mm,
Thank you, Miss
mm, mm.
Joanne.
That you were speaking faith already. That's what you were speaking.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We it's God. That's the thing. This thing here is not human power because if it's
No.
human power, I would have failed because there's no how I can do it alone.
Right.
This is not human. Human being will fail you, but the only person that doesn't fail is God, and that's the kind of person you want to work with. You want to be aligned with God's driven people. With God, because look at what God even said. God likes to bless us. God wants his people, and God wants obedient people. If I was not obedient, you think I'll be getting all of this? No. The obedience is what that is working right now in our favor. The obedience. And some of you are not obeying God. Bringing all this opportunity to you is like you are not tapping into it. Then you learn a lecture. Natasha is trying to explain.
Yeah.
Let me let you say that again about the opportunity. What were you saying about opportunity again?
Like opportunities, when God brings things to you, you have to be in the right. First of all, you have to be in the right position. You have to be in the right, it's all your mental. You have to be in the right state of mind, okay? And you have to be in the right place to receive it. If your state of mind, if you're not right, if you're not in the right place, you're going to miss it. And you can't come and spin the back because he's spinning back nothing. Because once he give it, that's it. And now you're going to have to wait till the next time, and you don't know how long that's going to be. So you guys have to be.
Or what it is, what you don't know how long or what the thing is even going to be. That's the
Come
thing.
on.
Look
You
at
guys
what
have
Tequila said.
right.
I had to go back to Tequila's. Tequila said, "Is this September yet?" Like she can't wait.
I know,
Like
right, Tequila?
me, I was like, Elizabeth, what is this? 120 days.
Oh
I
Lord.
keep counting that, and I know Miss Joanne is like, Coach, why do you choose September again? All my people are asking. We can't wait.
Man. But
We
could you
really
guys
can't wait.
imagine if she did it sooner? Like every day she come with new things, guys. So who knows by the time September comes, we're gonna have to push this 3 days.
It's looking like it already. Like this, I have not even invited my people, and I know there's one lady that wants to come, and she's not. Let me tell you who this person is. She's a police. She's one of our I don't know, I'm from Africa. I don't know what you call these people in all these local government people. Who are they? Like, Wala Blende?
Congresswoman? Congresswoman.
I don't know their names, but I don't even want to talk today because I'm shy. Look, I'm the least on the yeah, we gotta do 3 days. And I was just go there. We gotta do it in 3 days. Okay. Next one is gonna be 3 days for sure, because
Oh
God would have
yeah.
enlarged us. We're not gonna be saying what we're saying today. It's gonna be something different. Just align with God.
Definitely.
Just align with God. God doesn't leave his people. And this opportunity is here for a reason. And we are gonna have to tap into this for
And you
sure.
guys have to really, really like step out on faith. Like if you guys are just focusing on what you see now, like right now, you're never going to move and it's not going to work for you. You got to take that leap of faith, like jump
And
out.
the money will come back. That's the beautiful thing about money spending. It's not what you have that you're going to have forever. You got to spend and make. So people find it hard to spend.
Correct.
And we don't want you to spend on a tight thing. That's why the payment plan is there. You don't have to spend like, some people, if you have it, go ahead and pay for it at once.
Correct.
But if you make your move slowly and towards it, but the only thing is just don't miss the opportunity. That's all. So money is to be spent because you will make it again, and the next time you make it, and that's the formula we're giving you, so you won't make the same money. You got to keep growing. That's the formula. So it's for you to grow, to make more, to double,
And
right?
by you all coming to this conference, you guys won't be in this same position anymore,
No, because
like
there will
having
be
to
a
worry
trainer.
about money.
No, there will
Because
be
guess
a
what?
trainer. There will be a consultant. They will
You
have
will
all
be
the
making
things that
so
they
much
need.
money.
You will be making so much money.
But you guys can't keep your hand. Look, if your hand stay like this, how can you
Well,
receive? What
make
are you
sure you have
receiving?
LLC.
What are you
Natasha,
receiving? Look,
remind you to have LLC, or not the other one that we don't want them. They
come
like to have their
on. And
business.
please have your LLCs, people. Please have your LLCs. Have a LLC, please. Please start an LLC. Do not come to this conference with no LLC talking about you came here for the information. Like, what are you doing? You're going to be leaving the conference with contracts, so you have to have a business. Have an LLC
The contract is
established.
already waiting already. I'm just looking for whoever wants to test run this product. If you want the 90 days program, please let me know. I'm going to put you in a separate group. And if you want to be a consultant for contracts, go tell your people. But you must be a tax preparer. You must be a notary, or you can either be on any of this professional tag or title. I like my tax credits. Give them to me, Natasha, please.
Tax preparers, credit repair people, notaries, business credit people, and that's about it.
My
And
finance
consultant,
people.
accountants, and consultants.
Mm-hmm. They would really benefit from this opportunity.
Yes, because you guys have a lot of clients that you deal with anyways.
Yeah. So come and leverage. Look at what Miss Joanne said. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. Maserebo. You offer an evidence of things not seen.
Hello. I'm just saying. Y'all got to step out on faith. Like, stop looking at what you see now. Because what you see now, that's what's going to keep you stagnant and in the same position.
Absolutely.
And I have faith in y'all. Y'all following this wonderful channel for a reason. Trust me. And I know y'all get a lot of I know you guys get a lot of out of this. You guys may not use it. I don't know why y'all don't use what she give y'all, but honey, you can't
It
say
may
you
be
don't come on this
hard.
channel and learn.
They need money, and now we want to give them money because sometimes some people just don't do marketing. They let and it's let's be honest with
I
ourselves. It's
understand.
hard
Yeah.
chasing money. That's why we don't want you to chase like clients
Correct.
one after the other. We now want to get the government funds and give it to help your
Yes.
business grow. So that's the direction that
You
we're
don't
going
have
because
to worry.
marketing, exactly, that's the new dimension. Mm-hmm.
We are meant to be wealthy people. So get in that mind, like that's how you have to start thinking. You're wealthy. It don't
Exponential.
matter what you see. You start speaking life into yourself. Speak life into yourself every day. You're gonna see a change.
Absolutely. And you have to position your business and yourself, Natasha, because you can't walk this path alone. You
No,
can't do this. You can't do this business thing alone. You got to really, really have the right connection and be in the right room.
it's about who you know. Listen, they don't care what you don't know. Because I work with attorneys and judges and so many people every day. When I say dumb as a box of rocks, but it's not about what you know, it's who you know. They don't care. Like they don't know.
Who you
These people don't know nothing. Okay? But it's all the connection. Like you have to align yourself with the right people and get into the right. You heard what I said, right? Not a room, but the right rooms and make the right connection with the right people.
And for you to know that this conference is the right one for you, we are putting these political people in the room for you that will
Crazy.
tell
Like,
you,
come on.
we need you, we need your business. What is your capability? They will tell you. Like that's and again, that's what the ecosystem is also doing. So that's how you would know because this opportunity, the conference is presenting you with the right connection too.
Come on.
And that's why they always have to say network, network, network. You won't just be networking, you will also be able to like take advantage. And that's about this space, the Coach Eli itself. Even me, Elizabeth, I'm tapping into Coach Eli itself because that's that we are all underneath umbrella the Coach Eli. So everybody has to tap in the Coach Eli because that's that because it's the access. You know, sometimes again, like I was saying, I have to keep saying that you can't walk it alone. It's not for you to do it alone. And oh, on top of everything, this 90 days package or mentorship is done for you. It's the same thing with the consultant. You just have to tell these businesses what you're already doing. You just want to do it better, which will also be done for them. And for my consultant, it's a 6 week, 6 month. They have access for 6 months. And that's going to be 2,500. If you pay 2,500, you have access to this whatever that we've been talking about for 6 months. If you want us to help your business to put you in this money that we're going for, is 90 days package. But either way, if you come to conference, you will also have those opportunities and learn about all that. I feel like I'm tired already. Natasha, did we cover everything on our list and agenda?
Everything plus more. We gave them more.
We always over deliver. That's the thing.
Oh,
Let's do
Lord.
that.
No,
All
I
right, I
hope you
want to
guys
wrap.
are encouraged. I hope you guys were encouraged because this conference is going to be impactful, guys. You guys are not gonna walk in and leave the same. I believe that.
No, we're gonna be at Sonester Northwest Galleria. Where is that? I'm not from Georgia,
It's
but
in Atlanta. Like
is it
I don't.
Atlanta?
Yeah, it's in Atlanta, guys. The Marietta area. If you
Mm-hmm.
guys are not from Atlanta, you wouldn't know. But yeah, it's gonna be at the Sonesta soon.
And one of our students already toured the place. She said she liked what she
She
see,
said
what she
she
saw.
liked it. Yeah, she
She
toured it.
was. We actually had to go tour the place, guys. So we toured it. There is enough space. Even now, y'all can get discount if you don't want to use the hotel. If you want to use my
Oh
hotel,
yeah,
where we're
yeah.
gonna be loved.
Yeah, they give you good discounts for that hotel.
You know what I wanted to do, Natasha? To be honest with you, I went on Priceline because I wanted to book my flight and my car
Oh
together, and
yeah,
I had the hotel. When I looked at the price, it's actually more on all these other places. So they actually
Priceline,
very
right?
discounted. Mm-hmm.
You guys, you use that discount. That discount is worth it, child.
Worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. So go ahead I mean, they can some like
Y'all can
Delhi
stay
is
wherever.
coming. Delhi is coming, and Delhi is not gonna use hotel. She's gonna stay with her friend.
Okay.
So yeah, some of you have friends like that. But anyway, just come to conference. Whichever way, if you need us to, this is unsolicited advice. If you have questions, then we can support you. But we just want to see you in the room. We truly want to see you. I personally want to see you. I want to change your life. I like to impact you. Allow me to help you with all of this mission driven. What God is doing. I want you to be a partaker of this blessing. So I want to see you in the room for sure. And Takia is
Definitely.
coming. I feel like Rose, everybody here, everybody already bought a ticket. Only God knows who we are here to talk to. Everybody here is coming.
Oh Lord.
Cover. I really can't wait. Well, we're gonna have to go now. Thank you all so
Have a
much.
happy
It's been a
Mother's Day,
pleasure.
mommies.
Happy Mother's Day. I'm going back to mommy mode. Bye for now.